Okay, I haven't spoken. I'm not gonna be able to see my chat on my computer, so I needed to get on my phone. Okay. So here we go. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Should I just use... It says to use headphones, but it's not coming through on my headphones. Okay. Please enter your pattern to unlock. Whoa, wait. Self-destruct initiated. Oh, crap. What does that say? Entering safe mode. Receiving system update from server. Installing. Oh, shit. Remote override. But I don't know what the code is. Whoa.
Lawrence, at last. Oh, the way you've been avoiding my calls, anyone would think I was your mother. This isn't your mother, by the way. Well, unless there's been a horrendous mix-up with the time fracture. But I think you're not Lawrence, which means Lawrence is still missing. Okay, I've not got long, so just listen. I've a funny feeling an old friend of mine made sure this phone fell into your hands, which means you're the right person for the job.
Okay.
The job being, find Lawrence. I can't stress how important that is.
Lawrence.
Think yellow highlighter, and circled in red several times. Yes, that important. Right, my friends call me Petronella. You can call me Osgood. I'm an investigator, looking into the odd, the unexplained, anything on Earth or even beyond. And I've only just realised what a massive remit that is. No wonder I need your help. You and me are going to sift through clues, codes, and face some terrifying enemies. Sound like fun?
No.
Look, gotta go. But I'll be in touch, because you and me, we've got a game.
What do I do now? Okay. Thanks for taking my call. Now let me tell you what this is all about. That phone belongs to a man named Lawrence, who's connected to a rather fabulous person of interest. Problem is, Lawrence seems to be missing in action. Intriguing. How can I help? Can't you investigate this yourself? I really don't want to help you. I need to find Lawrence. So you can help me by going through his phone. There may be clues in there as to where he's gone. I've always wanted to be a detective. Sounds easy enough. Where do I start? Hang on, I may have something useful for you. I've installed a scanning kit on the phone. It'll highlight any potential clues if it works. Best give the kit a bit of a test drive. You're quite the tech whiz. Are you sure this thing is stable? Great, how do I do that? Let's start with getting a picture of Lawrence. But he's bound to have one somewhere on his phone. Find a picture of Lawrence. Got it. When you spot anything of interest, like his picture in this case, the scan button will turn yellow. Tap it to activate the scanner, then place your finger on the screen and drag it around to capture all the data till the progress bar fills up. You're going too fast! If you hear a strange noise, you're doing it right, then you'll get a clue. Do send me any clues you find. Oh yes, I've added a handy tracker just in case you get stuck or are unsure of what to do. To access it, tap the icon at the top left of the home screen. So, now the first clue you need to find is that photo of a Lawrence. Okay, I still don't understand. Tap to activate the scanner. Then place your finger on the screen and drag it around to capture all the data. Okay. What is this? Home? Okay. Gallery. We need a photo. How do I send it? Record photo, scan it. Okay, clue found. Lawrence's photo, a photo of Lawrence, the original owner of the phone, in your possession. Okay. I think you get his picture. Excellent work. Since you've scanned the photo, could you send it to me, please? Male and approximately Lawrence's age. It's him, all right. Oh, somebody's there. A hi, Wave. I've never played this before, so I'm actually like really petrified of Weeping Angels. So, got it? There's clearly more files in there, but they're corrupted or something odd. Who are you again? Odd? What's odd? Okay, so what do we do now? Take a look through the new files, would you? See if you could find out more about Lawrence and what he's been doing recently. Might give us a clue as to where he's gone. This seems complicated. What do you already know about Lawrence? Any clues from the bug you put on his phone? What do you already know? Not much. Male in his 40s, worked in a shop that sold old books and rare DVDs. Now owns said shop. Also runs a movie club, it seems. Reply, that's all. Is he in some sort of trouble? And why exactly are you looking for him again? Well, what little that I do know about Lawrence tells me that he could lead me to someone I've been looking for. Someone rather important. Let's stay focused. Go through the entire phone. If you find anything interesting, scan it and I'll take a look. Good luck. Boy. Mail. Ooh. It's corrupted. Okay. Reply, damn you, Nightingale. Dear Mr. Nightingale, I write regarding the recent renovations on my property. I understand that construction works can cause inconvenience to those around, and for that I apologize. That said, I must ask you to refrain from harassing me any further. What I do on my property is my business, and I am well within my rights to carry out whatever works I choose on my own home. If you do not desist, you will be hearing from my lawyer. Regards, Edward Flint. P.S. I should add that I do not appreciate your childish scare tactics. I do not believe for one solitary moment the outlandish tales you tell about my property. I see them for what they are, poisonous poppycock. Mr. Nightingale. Poisonous poppycock, Mr. Nightingale. Poisonous poppycock. Oh my goodness. So this is from Flint to Nightingale. So his name is Lawrence Nightingale, right? Okay. 2 more messages. Henrik's department store. Dear Nightingale 76, excellent news. Your order has been successfully delivered. You've earned the following store credit points to spend on your next purchase. 28 points. Thank you and have a nice day. Oh, this is the previous. This is thank you for shopping with us at Henrik's department store. We've received your order on February 13th, 2021. Kindly note that it has been updated to the following status on your website. Status is ordered. To review your order, please click on the link below. Summer is here. For the sake of accuracy, This is the order number right there. 574320. At Henrik's, we value your patronage. Rest assured, our team is hard at work fulfilling your order. Please allow a period of 1 to 3 working days before your parcel is ready for shipment. Okay. Review order 574320. 574320. The 13th of February 2021. Status ordered. The date is incorrect. Maybe the date is incorrect. It says received your order on February 13th. February 13th. Did I write it in the wrong order? See, it says DDMM, it says date in the month, and it was February 13th. February. There's no information. February 15th, it was delivered. Let's try that. No information. So I can't see what he ordered. Okay, that's fine. Oh God! I've got chills going up my body. Oh my gosh. Holy crap! I can't understand anything he's saying.
Where's she gone? Forever. And I'm responsible. So, no word from that since you got home. I'm not a mate. Enjoy. That's me not thinking. I just want to so I have to put my mind down. One by secretly, so I don't know what I'm saying. God.
Creepy.
And it wouldn't be.
I want to hang up. It's creepy as hell. It's scaring me.
I
can't understand. Holy crap. I don't like this.
So,
No, I'm not okay. It's freaking me out. Oh my god! I should have expected that. I hate this freaking part of this show. Oh my god. Oh god. That was freaking priceless. How am I gonna get through this game? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. This gives me the creeps right here. I hate this. Okay. Okay, from Amy. It says, "Hello, dear. Dear Mrs. Lennox." I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Okay. I gotta keep playing it. What do you have to do now? You gonna scare me some way? Oh my god. Okay. Dear Mrs. Lennox, thank you for your email. Wait, let's go to the beginning. Okay. Dear Lawrence, this is Amy Lennox here. I do hope you remember me. I was a friend of your mum. How are you, my dear? I haven't seen you since you were a wee lad. It pains me to write this, but I had a most unsatisfactory experience at your establishment the other day, and I wanted to bring the matter to your attention. It was at your cafe for lunch, and my order was completely wrong. Now, normally, I wouldn't kick up a fuss, but the young lady on duty that day was rather uppity and rude when I voiced my complaint. I understand that it's hard to get good help these days, but you really must keep a close eye on your staff, my dear. Give an inch and they'll take a mile. I always say, give an inch and they'll take a mile, I'll always say. I suppose if your parents were around, they could have given you the guidance. But Auntie Amy is here to help. Wishing you good health, Amy Lennox. Okay. So then he wrote, Dear Miss Lennox, thank you for your email. Allow me to go over the events of the unfortunate day you chose to enter our shop. You ordered chicken parmesan salad. When this was brought to you, you asked if there was meat in it, to which the reply was obviously yes. You then flew into a raging temper and informed us that you do not eat meat. It was a chicken salad. Well, while you somehow managed to misunderstand the word chicken on the menu, our staff was kind enough to offer you a replacement meal. You responded by throwing your plate and cutlery onto the floor. At this point, our staff had no choice but to escort you off the premises. Also, that uppity woman is my partner. Given your behavior, Mrs. Lennox, be thankful that we're not pressing charges. Please do not patronize us ever again. Mom always did say you were a crazy old bat. Cheerio! Okay. Wow. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I gotta read that first one. I didn't read the... Okay. Dear Mr. Nightingale, I write regarding the recent renovations on my property. I understand that construction... Okay. This is reply. Damn you, Nightingale. So, shouldn't there be one underneath it? I don't like that. It creeps me out. Chats. Okay. I know I'm gonna regret this. Breathe first before the next jump scare. But that's the point. You don't know when there's a jump scare. That's why it's funny. Okay. I'm gonna do something first. What is that?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo! 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 Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
Okay. Let's see what kind of damage we can do. Oh, I need to do my phone. Oh, I don't have to do that. Just bring this back up. Okay. Okay, my message is my Twitch is back up so I can see it. Okay, so it says January 21st. So this is before he made his order, right? You're bailing again, Larry. The campaign's been on pause for weeks. I know, sorry, but work's in the way and I have other things going on. Maybe go ahead without me just this once. What? You're our only healer. Plus, Tom's a complete murder hobo. It'll be chaos. We should kick him out of the group if he keeps that up. See, that is why we need our cleric, his infinite wisdom. We'll just have to aim for a session after Daz's party. Are you sure you're okay with the planning? Since you're busy and all, positive, I want to make up for everything. If you insist, alright, tell me if you need any help, yeah? You got it, Mo. February 13th. This is the day he made his order. Psst, you got everything ready for Daz's birthday party? Yep, stuff should get delivered by this weekend. Excellent, mate. You're the best. Can hardly wait. Oh, crap. I don't like the look of that. Hopefully, anyway. You never know with Henrik's. What is that? Oh, good Lord, that scares me. Okay, wait. How many packs are you getting? Getting a keg. Yes. He hates surprises, but the keg will definitely make up for everything. Did I mention you're the best? Only every other day, lol. The modesty on this one. February 14th. Just saw the list of stuff, mate. Disgaba. I don't know what that means. You're a proper legend. Okay. I think that means perfect. I know, I'm the best. February 17th. Hiya, mate. Party day is almost here. Need any help bringing the stuff on the day of? Might help myself to the keg first. Larry, don't leave me hanging, man. Larry, what's going on? I'm just trying to give Daza a decent birthday. Oh, Lord, that scared me. Serves me right for depending on you, I guess. Should I listen to that? Mate, sorry about everything again. I'm here for you. You know that, right? Call me if you need anything, whether it's a bite to eat or just to take your mind off things. I can be over in a flash. The 19th. Are you okay? I wanted to check in with you. Popped by earlier, but you weren't around. Good to know you're out of the house at least. Left some stew me mum cooked up near your post box. Please take care of yourself. February 22nd. Larry, mate, I know it's hard times, but don't go silent on me, yeah? You're worrying me, man. If not me, then ring Daza, Hamish, or anyone really. You know we've got you. February 24th. Larry, please talk to me. No one's seen you in days. Where are you?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, man. I just got back and Dazza told me about Nat. You must be like crazy worried. But she's gonna turn up. You probably thought I was well out of order with my text about the party. But obviously, I'll take care of all that. You need to focus on finding Nats. And hey, I'm here for you, Loz. Whatever you need. Even if it's just a talk. Don't be one of those dinosaurs who thinks talking about problems a mug's game. It helps, man. I should know. Listen, I'm gonna give you another bell later, okay? And we'll find her, yeah? You and her, you're gonna be together forever. Alright, later.
Sally. March 15th. That's 2017. So it's like years ago. Okay. Hey Sally, hope I caught you before your flight. Just wanted to wish you good luck. You'll do great things in America. I know it. The world isn't ready for Sally Sparrow. We've got everything covered here, I promise. But don't forget us once you've got your big, exciting life going there, yeah? Oh, Larry, don't be so dramatic. I'm just moving across the pond. It's not the end of the world. But thank you, Larry. I know I'm leaving London and the store in capable hands. I'd never doubt a nightingale. Promise I'll make you proud here, and I'll send a postcard to you peasants when I make it big here. Oh, shush. Your package has been delivered. That's the 15th. This is an automated message. Please contact our customer service for further queries. Okay. The 29th. Happy birthday, Kathy. It feels odd to say that again. I miss you, Kathy. I miss you so much. There's so much happening now that's dredging up old memories. I wish we spoke more, especially after Mom and Dad passed. More than just me phoning you whenever I needed a place to stay. I know I can't change things, but I just want to be your dumb brother again. You were always the smart one, and I was, I'd give anything to go back to that. To have you here. Hello? Kathy? No, I'm so sorry this isn't your sister. I didn't mean to interrupt, but, well, there's no easy way to say this. My name's Graham. I'm the current owner of this number. Oh, God, my apologies, Graham. I should have known that the provider would have sold her number by now. I'll stop. It's all right, really. I'm sorry for your loss, mate. Thanks, Graham. I appreciate it. Listen, you can keep sending messages if you want. I won't read them, promise. That's awfully generous of you, but it's all right. Probably should have said those things when I could anyway. I understand. The offer still stands if you ever change your mind, though. I'll remember that. It's no problem. Well, hope you have a good day, and sorry about interrupting you. Some more chats. Oh, hi, Misbehaving. How are you? Are you still there? I can't see my chat on my computer because I don't know how to make the game smaller, so I have to look on my phone. It's good to see you. This game makes me scream. Fair warning, okay? Phone. No. Already looked at that. Oh, that's good. No new clues. Oh, look at the kitty cat. Okay. So I have to get these not distorted, right? No, that's gallery. I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, browser. Okay. Order Alabama's blue box. So this is his store. Sparrow Nightingale. Founded in 2008, Sparrow and Nightingale is an independent shop based on community and care. Maintained by the Nightingales, the store houses an exciting collection and diverse stories, both in physical and digital format. Our titles are skillfully curated with the intent to inspire, celebrate, and remember. We donate 20% of our monthly profits to local charities. We promise local talent with regularly scheduled author events and film screenings. Free admission. Admission is always free. There's always room for you. Join the Sparrow Book Club or the Nightingale Movie Club. Meet new friends, experience an adventure, and have a discussion at our monthly meetings. We select titles from a variety of genres, so there's something for everyone. Drop by the nook. Find comfort and warm your heart with a delectable pastry and a hot coffee in our in-house cafe. We're right around the corner. S&N. Visit us at our shop located on Queen Street, London. We'll be happy to have you. 10 to 8, 10 to 6, and holidays are closed. Have any questions? You can reach us at blah blah blah. Okay. So that's the website. Antiquated books and rare DVDs singing stories of the past, the present, and the future. It's nice. Alabama's Blue Box. Into the unknown. Some of the most interesting puzzles in history are some of the smallest. One of these is the mystery of the Montgomery Blue Box, an engine that has stumped local historians for decades. In December 1955, an incongruous, right, blue painted telephone box appeared in an alleyway, that's the TARDIS, in Montgomery, Alabama. Nobody knew where it came from. but reports suggest it was not there the previous day. Written records show that inquiries. Oh, oh God, that just gave me the chills. From the local populace were met with a confusion by county authorities. I've got chills like running all over my body. I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like it. They had no record of its installation. Officials were sent to inspect the box, but by the time they arrived, it had vanished as suddenly as it had appeared. The only visual evidence we have of its existence, and the only clue of its origins, is a single photograph of the box taken by a local reporter. Historians have identified it as a British police box. These were kiosks or call boxes once used in the UK. They enabled police and members of the public to contact nearby police stations in the event of an emergency. But the strangest thing, experts generally agree that the box in question probably originated from Great Britain in the early 1960s. This raises more questions than it solves. What was a British phone box doing in Alabama? Where did it come from? And where did it go? How did a phone box from the 1960s appear in a photograph from 1955? Wow. Some investigators have claimed that the blue box was not a police box and was instead some kind of prop constructed by hoaxers. Proponents of this counter theory have pointed out that the windows are wrong. Update. Since originally running this story, we've been contacted by several readers who have heard similar legends of the blue box. We've had reports of wooden phone kiosks being spotted in the Punjab in 1947, Tibet in 1935, and most bizarrely, allegations of two blue boxes spotted in Erie's, I don't know how you say that, in 1914. We'll be bringing you more updates soon. God. Oh, dear God. Should I click on it? Wave, are you there? No, it's not bad that you're still laughing. I'm petrified. I gotta click on it. I can't go to the next thing until I click on it. I don't want to. Oh my God. I have to. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so oh, no, don't go there. I hate that. I hate that. Like, it's encrypted. Okay. Blue box, that must be the Doctor's space-time machine, the TARDIS. I don't have a record of it in Alabama, though. But looks like this occurred around the time of the Civil Rights Movement, specifically when Rosa Parks was resisting bus segregation. It was an iconic moment for the cause, and the Doctor does like to be present at significant historical events. Reply. Sorry, Doctor Who? That's why he's called that. Suppose this isn't a medical doctor. PhDs are overrated. Okay. Ha. No, not at all. It's complicated, but long story short, that's my person of interest. I like to keep tabs on him. Her, them. It's hard to keep track. That's the problem with time traveling aliens, I suppose. They don't always show up in the right order, and sometimes not always in the same body. But that old phone box is always a dead giveaway. What's so special about an old phone box? A doctor in a police phone box seems a little incongruous. Is the phone box for making house calls? What's so special about an old phone box? That phone box is actually a TARDIS. You could call it a spaceship, but it can travel through time as well. Its appearance is just a disguise or cloaking field, I think. Time traveling alien doctor, why not? How do you even know all this? This is the strangest thing I've ever heard. Believe me, it can get a lot stranger. You should have seen some of things we dealt with at UNIT. Anyway, the discovery proves my hunch. Lawrence was indeed looking for the doctor. I also suspect that the doctor had something to do with you getting a hold of Lawrence's phone. Maybe Lawrence found the doctor. Hang on, the doctor led me to this phone. This doctor sounds fascinating. Okay. Hang on, the doctor led me to this phone. Might just be a coincidence, but from my admittedly brief experience with the doctor, coincidences are rare. We must focus on finding Lawrence. But if you come across any more references to the TARDIS or the doctor, do send them to me. That might give me some leads on the doctor's current location. Keep investigating, please. You're doing a fabulous job. But we need more information about where Lawrence is now and what